What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Cheap Sense here. And man, do I have a goodie for you guys today. Now, I know there may be a little bit of discrepancy with the price per milliliter on this one, but I assure you, if you like crisp, clean, citrusy, refreshing type fragrances without having to pay for something that's lacking in performance, you may want to stay tuned for this video. So before I get started, if you're not a subscriber to this channel, make sure you do that. Make sure you ring the bell for notifications. Icon opens up above the bell. Hit all so you get all content uploaded through this channel by me. Like the video, thumbs up, share the video, be active in the comment section. Let's get to it. Now, I am one of those guys who likes clean, fresh. I like citrusy, freshies, as most people would call them. A lot of people don't deal with them for the simple fact that they don't perform well. Well, I have one that a subscriber sent to me, a sample of, that performance-wise outlasts any other citrusy type fragrance that I have in my collection. And this one, to me, if you like those spring and summertime type citrusy, vibrant, fresh, clean smelling fragrances like I do, then you'll love this one. There are a couple of fragrances that are in the ballpark, but I just pulled out one that is closest that I have in my collection to the particular fragrance I'm about to talk about. But it blows that fragrance that I'm going to mention out of the water as far as performance. So the fragrance that I'm going to talk about is from the house of Alexandria. And before you guys do that eye roll thing and your head going all over the place and, oh my God, Alexandria. Yes, this is a clone house. They do have originals, but yes, it technically is a clone house. Yes, for a 30 ml bottle of fragrances, you're going to pay about $40-something, in which some people don't like that. I don't mind, especially if I'm getting great performance out of it. And this one is Sparkling Bergamot. I love the smell of bergamot. I never knew what it was until I got into fragrances. All I knew was lemons and limes. I never knew about other fruit or citrus that are the same in the same ballpark wheelhouse. This is a very nice smelling, clean, crisp, invigorating, refreshing, especially when it's hot outside like it was today. This performed Ciao Bella, and I don't even know what the heck that means, but I said it anyway. I like this fragrance a lot. I love it. I do want to get my hands on a bottle of this, and sometime soon I am going to get it. I just have to get everything worked out with my finances and all this stuff, get caught up on my bills. But for the most part, very nice fragrance. Now, a fragrance that reminds me of this one as far as the citrus aspect of it, and it's being a clean, fresh, refreshing, almost out of the shower type fragrance, is this. By the house of Mugler Cologne. Very nice, clean, refreshing, brisk type fragrance. Performance on this doesn't last. I don't know what the older batches of this used to do. I can't speak for that. I only have this one, and I had the one that came in the big bottle that somebody sent me, but it was only a partial. It was like that much left, and I wanted to get my hands on it, and that's what I did. I went ahead and either a subscriber ordered this for me or I ordered it. I think a subscriber did. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure if they see this and remember, they'll let me know. But I do have this in the collection. I don't wear it much, but I will give it some wearing coming up this, well, it's already spring here, this spring and summer. The performance on this one, as my boy Trey says, you're going to have a mean pump fake game when wearing something like this because it does not last long. Now, Sparkling Bergamot, on the other hand, even after I got off from work, I went in at 7. I got off at like 4 o'clock. So that's what, about 9 hours later, and I can still smell Sparkling Bergamot coming off of me. Now, granted, it was a skin scent and I had to get close, but it was still on me, and whenever I stepped into the wind, I can still smell it coming off of me. And that's what's nice about this fragrance. If anybody was in the vicinity of me and would pick up on this, they would say maybe, possibly, that it smelled good. But I like this one a lot. Projection on this thing, I gotta say, it was well over 2 hours in the projection aspect, because I was getting whiffs of this all day at work. And I work outside, like I said before. I'm in the heat. In the mornings, it's kind of cool, which was fine. But when it started heating up outside, it almost felt like this fragrance performed a little bit better. Like I said, 9 hours later, and I was still smelling this coming off of me. So I can't complain. Now, the note breakdown, I'm going to give it to you. There are 2 notes that was listed in the description, but not in the note breakdown. This came directly from Alexandria's website. So it said it has bergamot, grapefruit, petitgrain, orange blossom, cedarwood, vetiver, and musk. Now, it said in the description with the orange blossom that it is sweetened by amber and vanilla. I really don't pick up amber and vanilla in this. And I did reapply the last little bit that was left in here because I'm about to head out to work. But I, in particular, don't pick up the vanilla or the amber. I get more vetiver and the bergamot, the grapefruit, orange blossom, stuff like that. I'm picking up that strong citrus vibe is what I'm getting. Now, if amber and musk is amber and vanilla is in this, I'm not getting it, but you know, maybe a better trained nose would pick up on it. Now, this is supposed to be, I'm assuming, inspired by Bergamot 22. I've never smelled that fragrance, so I can't attest to that. But what I'm getting from this particular sample that I have here, this is a very nice fragrance, and I choose this over any other citrus-based fragrance that I have. Even one that got a lot of hype, L'Homme Ideal Cologne. I like the smell of this one. This is a nice citrus fragrance also. It's just a slightly different type of citrus. This one to me would be the more sophisticated smelling one. This one to me is a little bit more youthful. But it's still good nonetheless. Even with the Mugler, it's kind of close. I think there's vetiver in this also, which gives it that crispness. I like this one also. It just doesn't last long. But Sparkling Bergamot outperforms those 2 easily in performance. I have 1 or 2 other fragrances, such as Dior Homme Cologne, which is a nice one, lemonade kind of vibe. It definitely outperforms this one in my book. What else do I have that is... I don't want to pull too much stuff out. One that not a lot of people talk about, Bois de Vetiver by Karl Lagerfeld, is another good one. And it outperforms that one in my book. Nice. So, just to give you a ballpark guesstimation of what you'd be getting when you look into, if you choose to, sparkling bergamot. That is around the ballpark that you're going to look for, or you're going to get the vibe of citrus-based fragrances such as the ones I just showed you. Very nice sparkling bergamot by Alexandria. I like this fragrance a lot. It will be in my collection sooner or later, trust me. So with that being said, thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, be active in the comment sections. Till next time, here is to smelling great. Peace.